let's talk to Tim, calling in from pandering avalanches. Have I done pandering before?
Jesus.
Pedantic avalanche. That's what he's calling in from. He's calling in from Jordan Peterson, an avalanche of pedantry. And Tim says that he has evidence for God. Let's find out if that's actually true. Tim, you're on the line with Forrest and Seth. How are you doing today?
All right. How you doing today?
Never had a bad day, man.
Good. Guess we should get right to it, huh?
Yeah, why not?
God is waiting, Tim. What wisdom do you have for us today?
First of all, God has a message for Matt.
I
know he's not here tonight, but you guys can give him the message.
Well, maybe you.
No. Wait. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on, Tim. Wait a minute.
Don't you want to hear the message from God?
God is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Why would God need us to be the broker to be able to communicate the message? Why is there not a manifestation of God in Matt's house?
When you say who's us, you're not the broker. I'm the broker.
You're just putting it out there in the ether.
You're just the receiver.
Assuming that Matt's gonna hear this someday. I feel like what's about to happen is you're gonna say some dumb shit and I'm gonna end the call because I've yet to see somebody say something like that and have it go well.
Okay. All right. So anyway, God told me to tell Matt, okay, not to get so angry. He's used up his quota of anger for his lifetime, and he's afraid that if he doesn't do that, if he doesn't calm down and meditate, he's going to end up meeting God and getting his answers.
Fucking, what a dumb thing to say to start your call.
It's not dumb. It's not dumb, but that was just between me and God and Matt. Okay. Now, as far as me,
which is why you brought us to the show hosted by Seth and Forrest. By the way, I've also been informed that I'm an agent of rage with unchecked anger.
I'm just gonna mute Tim for a second because he's just going.
Tim, I'm going to continue speaking the consonants and vowels in sequence until my thoughts are properly communicated. You can continue to speak all you wish, but now I am done, and so. Forrest, did you want Tim to continue or?
Yeah, Tim, the thing here is that if I took anything you were saying remotely seriously, I'd want to know, how did God tell you this? Which God told you this? In what way did this God communicate these things to you? But we all know that this isn't what happened. You found the show where Matt isn't hosting, despite the fact that Matt is hosting, I think, 2 different times this week. And you decided to call a show where he isn't to just throw an insult out there that, he's too angry and he's going to have a heart attack. I'm like, you don't know the man's health. You haven't said anything new or interesting or exciting. You think Matt hasn't heard somebody say that he's angry before? That fucking, who cares? Genuine question for you, Tim. Actual, serious, not rhetorical. Why do you think anybody would give a shit about you starting the call this way? Did you think you were going to get some big reaction or what?
I didn't care. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Okay. I got a message. I passed it on. Okay.
And why didn't you call Matt directly? I know
you're sitting there right now in disbelief and you're entitled to do that.
Why didn't you call Matt directly?
Time lapse you. Because I didn't see the show till today, and I don't have the time to do this again tomorrow.
Oh,
okay.
I get it. No, you got a direct message from the creator. Shut the fuck up, Tim. You got a direct message from the creator of the universe giving you specific instructions to do a thing, and you just couldn't fucking make time for it. So you just had to go just embarrass yourself on somebody else's show and waste somebody else's time. That makes total sense, Tim.
God said do this today. Okay, but that's besides the point.
Matt has an email, right?
I'm good. What's your next point, Tim?
That's not even the reason why I called in. That's not even the reason why
Matt has an email.
Do you want to hear the scientific evidence? Do you want to hear the scientific evidence?
I bet you don't know what scientific evidence is.
Every scientist in the country and the world is confirming it right now.
The evidence that God is real?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Okay?
Tim, if I
It's
may,
so
hang
simple.
on. So
Can I
if
have 1
Forrest
minute?
Valkai then is a teacher and a biologist, he would be science related. He would be an instructor in that field. So then if he was the exception to the rule and still every other scientist on planet Earth was confirming your point, Forrest invalidates your claim because not
That's
every
true.
scientist.
Well, that's why we have evolution. Okay, we evolve minute to minute, second to second. Okay, and every new piece
What
of
do you mean by
information
evolution?
that's added
If
to
you're
the
speaking
whole,
biologically, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm speaking in every sense of the word. Okay. So
then you're wrong.
Well, okay.
You could have just said you were speaking colloquially, but you couldn't pull that off.
Would you just let me have 2 minutes without interrupting me?
No, because you started off by being an asshole, and now you're just wasting time by saying dumb shit.
An asshole. I honestly wanted.
I'm just going to mute him because he's just screaming now.
I am curious. I would like to hear exactly which destination he was trying to arrive at, if he can get there quickly, mostly for my own amusement. But it's no pressure. Just
rare is the time that I am not the most patient host. So hey, let's see what happens. All right, Tim, by the grace of our Lord and Savior Seth Andrews, you're allowed to say whatever dumb fucking thing you wanted to say. Let's hear it.
Thank you, Seth. Okay, we are all getting familiar with quantum physics. Okay, and quantum physics says that every single molecule in this universe right now is identical to each other. We are all the same. We're all made out of the exact same thing. The only difference between everything is called divine intention. Okay, and what that means is the molecules that I am are separated from the molecules that you are and everything else, and that is done. That is the presence of God right there.
Forrest.
It's not about
Forrest. I owe you an apology.
Life is
from the
God's
bottom of my heart,
imagination in physical form, playing out to its full potential.
I want to know.
So that
I mean this like just for fun. I was looking at the call screen and I was writing the producer. I actually wasn't listening. Did he say that every molecule is the same, or did he say every atom is the same?
No, you know what? Okay, here's my deal. So I fell off a ladder 8 years ago.
Tim, shut the fuck up. It's no one's surprised that you fell off a ladder. What are you? Did he say molecules? Every molecule is the same. Is that what he said?
It was like someone took the word salad Jordan Peterson phrase generator and translated it into 2 other languages and back to English again. I have no idea what he's talking about. He seems to me though like, and he is a waste of time. You were correct. I was wrong. I've wasted the audience's time. I owe a deep and sincere, heartfelt apology to all of our viewers. Sorry about that.
It was worth it. It was just still a good chuckle. It was still a good laugh. I heard quantum and I was like, okay, so we're doing this. And I was kind of just over. And like the thing that I think Tim needs to understand beyond just how to have a conversation like a human is that like every scientist doesn't agree in the world with whatever the fuck you just said. And I didn't even have to listen to the details to know that's true. I think I heard him say that every single molecule is identical. No. If he said every single atom is identical, also no. If he said that every single subatomic particle is identical, no. If you said that like every atom of the same element is identical, no, is isotopes and ions exist. But like if the fundamental concept that I think Tim was trying to get to is that like every single like quark of the same spin, like they're interchangeable, and every single carbon atom of the same ion, the same isotope, like those are interchangeable. They're exactly the same in like that way. And that's like a whole fucking physics thing. I'm a biologist. I'm not really here for that. Just Nah.
He did
Also,
inspire me, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Yeah.
brother. Go ahead. Finish.
well, I was gonna throw out just that, like, for the guy who decided to be a jackass and make some weird ass message from God that Matt's too angry. Tim has had to be muted like 4 times now for just screaming. So I don't know what that says about it. What are you saying, Seth?
Oh, well, he inspired me to pull up the Jordan Peterson phrase generator. If you go to wisdomofpeterson.com, have you seen that website?
I love that.
Where you just click a button and word salad Petersonisms come out. So I just started with the mythos is an ingredient of intrinsic destiny, roughly speaking. That's the kind of thing I was getting from Tim's. Oh, one more. Sorting the order of power creates incredible bliss. I just can't understand. See, this is the kind of thing that sounds, no, it doesn't sound deep, but I think it is designed to sound deep when it makes absolutely no sense. This sums up the last call. Again, I throw myself at the mercy of the audience for allowing Tim to continue. I will have myself lashed and punished in terrible ways. Okay.
Yeah.
My penance
hey, Tim, do you want to like make a weird noise before we end the show?
Sure.
There it was. Oh man, let's talk.
Do you want
next.
to make a weird noise?
I was just gonna let him start talking and then mute him, and it would sound weird, and that's what we got.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Snow, executive producer for The Line and avid candy eater. Hey, if you'd like to support this channel, you can do so now on Patreon or as a channel member with tiers specific to supporting specific shows and hosts. And it also supports our ability to expand programming going forward. You could also leave a super thanks down below, get a little special highlighted comment, and I'll tell you what, you could hit like and you could hit subscribe. Now, here are some video suggestions so we can fudge that algorithm. Go with one of ours. Forget everyone else on YouTube. I'm begging.